Good morning, and good afternoon, everybody. How are you doing? I hope you are feeling fabulous and that there is anything that is stopping you from being the best you. And I have to, I have to say that out of all the things that's been going on, and especially dealing with this month, let me just start off letting you know that this is the month of business, and we're not really too most people aren't really too business savvy. They don't really understand the terminology of the word business. They always associate it as like, oh, I gotta have a business. Yes, you do have a business, but that business that we're gonna talk about is you and what you do. Because what you do is what your business will do. And a man that's good at that, because he says that and be about that, Ronald Joseph. Excuse me for the long introduction, but you know sometimes I can't do it the way the way that you do it, but yes, Ron, like we had you up here last year, and you had was talking to us about your business. Say that, be about that, and now you have new business. Can everybody say new business? New business. And as we say new business, do you care about your self care? I gotta say it because I ain't see too many people out there. But but nah, I do, and it feels good and it's lovely to see you coming in and gathering as the show is started. Because you're on time still. You're on time because now the fun is about to start. Okay. So, with self care and seeing that you've elevated from a year's time from the last time we've done an episode. And in that elevation, you came with something. Well, not you necessarily, but you were bringing something new to our attention. That's raw. Yeah, and tell us about that. Like, with that new connection, that raw connection, and what it means.
Yes, yes. First of all, I just want to thank Dr. Moody and Tail One, my family out there, and you, my brother Easy, for having me. The Raw Service is recovery meeting Christ. Well, whereas, at regular service, you know, people feel afraid to come in as regular and, they hear the saying, you know, don't come into church like that. But
Yeah.
Raw Service, you could come in as you are.
The real as you are.
Yes, yes.
Like
yes.
the real broken down and you
Yes.
ain't gotta feel too deprived about the fact that somebody might try to judge you for you being you or how you might have a little dirt here on your pants. But yeah, I could have went to work yesterday, made it halfway in the bed, realized today was Sunday, and just came to church. Like you don't know my situation.
Exactly.
That type of.
Yes, in the service that because we all is recovering from anything, whether it be drugs. So whoever on March 17th,
March 17th. See, March 17th.
save the date, 2-4 Auburn Street, our second annual Raw service. You guys are invited. Tell a friend and tell a friend, because we all know somebody, including ourselves, are still recovering from things, and that Raw service, you will hear testimonies, and you will be delivered, because, like Easy said, that you don't have to wear a mask.
No
You
matter.
don't have to hide. Like Dr. Moody said, you could peel back that old skin, start peeling back. You can peel it back.
So tell us the benefits of being in the raw community, as far as the recovery and worship within the church. Like, what are the benefits of that?
The benefits of speaking for self, because it's bigger than much more bigger than me. I like helping others, helping people with their situation. telling them that they are not alone out here. You have people like me.
Telling them and showing them.
Yes.
Some
Saying that
people
and
need
being
that.
about
Yes, yeah.
exactly. And to let them know that I was a problem. Now I'm a part of the solution.
Yes. The whole switch around, 360.
Exactly. It's a saying. I used to sell dope. Now I'm selling hope. And that's where it got to be at, because a lot of people say things, but they don't
Do
be about the
things.
things. You know. So when it comes down to community work, the outreach work, I'm there.
And I seen it. I remember when we started as well here in Tier 1, when we started doing the outreach.
Yes.
And it still came off similar as being in the church and just raising money, doing fundraisers for the church, doing selling fish dinners for the church. Even that is a form of R.A.W. as far as like the operation. I would say for a church, the operations within the church. You know, the togetherness as a whole of people of Christ, seeing them come together to raise money. And like some people miss what that is, and for you to really know the Tier 1, you have to be willing in yourself to be a part of that, and know that it's already in you to do it.
The key word is that is self-discovery.
Yes. So we're gonna jump to the audience with that with this question two. We're gonna just revise and change it around for now. So to everyone out there, what was a benefit of dealing with an individual or association, and it wasn't about what you're getting out of it or getting out of the friendship?
So what you're saying, what you're asking is that, have you ever dealt with somebody or helped somebody without expecting any benefits
Yes, in
from
other
it?
words, not expecting
Anything from it, just to be doing it from the kindness of your
Yes.
heart.
No strings attached.
Yeah, I have, I still do on a lot of days, most days. Even at my job, I help people without expecting anything. Because some things that I talk to the ladies about has nothing to do with the job, but it has something to do with helping them further on with their recovery or wherever they want to go at in their life. Because everybody that's in treatment ain't in recovery.
I like anyone else?
It's just a thing of unconditional love.
Yep.
Unconditional love is something, it's a virtue where you do it from the goodness of your heart with no strings attached, as I heard Joseph saying. Yeah.
And I think that just like today, preparing for Ronald and Samantha's celebration, it's just you're like get a reward of just seeing someone happy, making other people feel good.
What's the problem?
So I think that that's your benefit. You benefit
Ronald,
from seeing someone
look how far
else
you from the
happy.
mic. Sorry.
It's okay.
So as you see, there's a lot of people that outside this room who've met people or are the person. And for me, I would say Dr. Moody is one of those people who honestly give others a chance and an opportunity. I've had this opportunity to sit here. I went from being behind the camera to sitting now on the mic and giving that opportunity to not just creatively express myself, but through the mentorship of being more business savvy, of understanding my part of who I am and becoming more of it by seeing it being implemented from good example, and I get that from Dr. Moody, and I hope that I can glean more out of myself and push and show it, just to show it, and I even see it in you. From like we both came in this building cleaning up, not even doing this or what we're doing right now, just cleaning the building, top to bottom, bottom to top, and then now you're behind the desk and instructing, and I'm down here.
Like it's called like being obedient. Speak of itself, being obedience to the Father God, and be obedience to the person that He put you under, and that's Dr. Moody. And you know, in other people's world, that seems like, you know, getting brownie points. No, that's a man full of God. God knowledge, wisdom,
Yes.
and understanding, and a great visionary. And I'm soaking everything that he has. I told him that I'm soaking it. I'm gonna get it and use it because it. Look at the results right now, including you, everybody in here. But I'm talking for self.
Yes.
Because I came in here all messed up. My head was gone. My head was gone, and it wasn't for the grace of God and my wife bringing me here, introducing me to Dr. Moody and Elder Shockley, and Reverend Stokes. It's just so amazing because you need the people to pour into you.
Yes.
That's what Dr. Moody did, and I feel as though if you pour into a person, they'll pour right back into you, and that's here at Chosen Generation. Dr. Moody said.
And that's the whole point of discovering self.
Yes.
You know, because you have to find that's a leader. A leadership position is to enlighten those to be enlightened of themselves, and say that be about that is that, and from what I'm hearing from you, raw is that. So, tell us what is the purpose for everything dealing with raw that. Well, as far as like the dealings of raw, and say that be about that. Like, is there gonna be like a thing coming up where y'all both coming together?
Yes. We gotta it's in the making now, but I'm trying to my wife, my queen, she's gonna do something with the mothers to that upcoming. So I'm
Something to look out for.
Exactly, because I'm sharing it with her. What's mine. We in this together.
Yeah.
So she's doing something, and I'm helping her out, and that's what brings me joy. I don't keep all this to myself. Like Dr. Moody, he's not keeping this knowledge to himself. He's giving it all to all of us. Mm-hmm. It's up to us.
Each one teach one.
Exactly. To
iron sharpening iron.
Exactly, because you have to have a teachable spirit, and I know God. I'm speaking for self. I know I have it. That's where I'm at now because of that. Everybody have their ways. They could say I'm stubborn, but look at where it got me at. Because I know my purpose. I know why I'm here. I know who the man I am.
Let's jump to the audience with that one.
Jump on the fact that Ronald's sharing, he's know why he's here. You said this is the month of business, and it's not necessarily because I own a company, but minding your own business is your business to mind. Your own business, and then you're not in anyone else's business because you are fulfilling your purpose. So you know what I'm saying? I'm making that mind your own business, not about so much a company, but yourself. Yes.
And that's good.
And when you're doing that, then you don't
You'll be successful.
be petty, and you don't be petty about worrying about what someone else is doing, but you're in your lane and you're operating your business.
She kind of took my question.
And I also think that the antithesis of that is also germane to the kind of work we do, where we're in the minding your business. It's the antithesis of that, where God gives us a business and we should be minding the assignment that God gave us, minding our business, right?
Right.
But also in recovery, God has given us the business of being in our brother's business.
Yes.
Because we are our brother's keeper, right?
Yes.
And so it means that we have to hold each other accountable, right? I have to open myself up where people can give me feedback and help me identify my shortcomings, because I've been living with them for so long, I think it's normal. But when in a loving environment, someone brings to my attention my shortcomings, it opens my eyes, especially when it's coming from somebody, when it's coming from a place of love.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And so the question is, do I want to change?
Right.
And yes, I want to change today. So that's the other aspect. And Ronald Joseph is someone that has went from the guttermost to the uttermost.
Amen.
If I could say it like that. Right?
Yeah.
And somebody now that is He says, say that, be about that. Right? All the things that you're saying, no, be about it. And he has a agency where he is feeding the community.
Yes, sir.
And still, loving his family and being, a good program director here. So kudos to you, Ronald Joseph.
Yeah.
Yes, and I say because I'm on the phone with my spiritual father, and I like I told y'all, the captain needs saving too. And the conversations that me and my spiritual father has, he lets me, I cry. I cry to him on the phone. And to hear him say it's okay to cry and to love is right, a person that's giving you that stern discipline that you need, but it's from love from the inside, it's great. And that's a feeling. And Dr. Moody, aka my spiritual father, I love you for that. I love you for that.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as you hear about the topic of business, before you can ever have a business, make sure your business is in check. And that is you. Because if you're out of whack, your business out of whack, your family out of whack, your friendships is out of whack, your relationships is out of whack. Everything that's at the center is you. If that's all discombobulated, everything is. It's that ripple effect. So, do you care about your self-care?
Yes.